Man, woof. Look, hopefully you caught the Rattler, sorry, kickoff. Over here trying to multitask, watching Brian A.D. Drew. But at the same point, get ready for homecoming. So hopefully some of y'all got your minds right. Like, because if you ain't seen them prices yet, yeah, you might want to put a little $300 every couple checks, every check away for homecoming. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the Rattler send-offs. It's the book y'all to go watch it. And we're gonna keep it what it is. It's always gonna be Fangs up.
Yeah, baby, you know what time it is. Now let's get it started. Are you kidding me? Unreal!
While our HBCUs are mostly known for academic rigor, community, they also know how to turn up.
Does he have it? Yes, he does! And that might be the knockout punch.
All right, greetings and salutations. Hoping all is well with you. Look, y'all, catching us a good time. What's up, Kev? Tamara T, good to see you as well, man. You know, hopefully again, getting y'all ready because there is a homecoming like homecoming on the hill to me. I'm just saying that could be my opinion. I'm a little biased. I've yet to do Jiho, but that's on my bucket list. So, for the time being, until that becomes my, I don't know, my experience, FAMU's gonna be the best to me. So, homecoming on the hill, just kind of getting y'all mind right, getting you ready, getting you prepared. Um, but before we do that, if y'all haven't noticed, look, the Rattler send-offs have been popping. Catch your man St. Clair on Friday, prepare. But Rattler send-offs have been going on and celebrating. If you didn't see, they did the golf room with the golf team, and they got a background with the championship rings up there. Look, best homecoming on earth. Look, or Bragg's homecoming on earth. You never know, Kel. I see you though. Look, we signing up this month, y'all. So end of the month, we're gonna sign up. Make sure our membership's active. If you're not supporting the Fang Exchange, go support them. But look, it's Rattler send off week. These babies are going, they're leaving. What's up, Marvin? And you're able to see, look, these are Polk County. Yeah, I know I got a special place in my heart for Polk County Rattlers. Um, Also, the Orlando Rattlers, they sent their students off. Even over there in Louisiana, had a little Rattler send off too. And Columbia, South Carolina, look, they were sending our babies off, getting them ready. Just saying, look, get ready because these kids will be on campus in about 3 weeks. We had a few at my church on Saturday. We had the back to school bash and they were working. Even Taylor was there. So I was like, you on TV and at church? Girl, you everywhere. So I love to mess with Taylor though, man. That's great kid, great student. She represents us well. But for those who were in Tallahassee, Booster kickoff was there and Fan Day. So if you missed it, go check out the ONG Strike Zone. They went live from there. So it looked like fun. Kelvin got some great pictures, as did Brian. Good experience. Y'all are able to see though, like we brag different because we work different at FAMU. Like I can sit up here and kind of tell you about, oh yeah, FAMU this, FAMU that, or I could just be like, hey, we just kind of do. Like it's one thing to say we brag different, but it's another thing to show it. Like you're actually seeing the work, you're seeing the content creators out there. So this time, ONG Strike Zone was out there holding it down for us. Vaughn's always out there. Um, Gerald for the Democrats. So we got some things going, and we got to get y'all ready though. When they come down here for the basketball game in Orlando, we're probably gonna do a little live, do a little something there. Might see if we can do a little simulcast between the two groups, but definitely was something to see, man. Now, for those of y'all, last call for the ones who haven't been paying attention. Look, just looking out. And for the ones who missed it, look, like I said, this was Polk County's crew, Orlando. And what I like Orlando does, they brought students back. And as a matter of fact, 2 weeks in a row, Orlando literally did a whole week of events. But last Saturday, we had the cookout, the jazz brunch. The caterer was done by Big Country's Kitchen here in Orlando, Florida. If you're not familiar, go check Courtney out. He does a solid job there. It's also a noob. Just helps. Then this was the crew from Louisiana, and then Columbia, South Carolina as well. So, but look, just looking out, last call. If you are trying to go to the game in Atlanta, use code Fangs up. Hey, you get a discount. Hey, actually, some of the money goes back to the program. So, good deal. You get to sit in the suites. You get to sit amongst Rattlers. That's kind of the part of what you're really looking for and why you're doing it. Now, for homecoming, I hope y'all got y'all hotels or your Airbnbs. So, y'all know I argue with data. I'm petty like that. Not Captain Petty, but I'm petty enough. So, look, check out hotels.com. Look, even got my name up there. But you can start to see, look, there's a floor and there's a ceiling. And instead of me going through what the floors are, if you want the Motel 6, it's $301 per night. I did this speculating somebody would come on Thursday, leave on Sunday, sorry. So if you want to cut it shorter, you can. I'll be honest, from what I saw, life hack, if you do Thursday through Friday, it was cheaper. Actually, Thursday through, I believe I did Saturday the first time. So, just put it out there. But before y'all start fussing and complaining, the motel price is up there. You can already see, according to hotels.com, the Motel 6, $301. The Lofty in Tallahassee, hadn't seen that. Don't know where that is. $147. So, just kind of want to start putting that out there. If you hadn't got your hotels or your group of friends together, you might want to kind of get that going because the floor is there. The ceiling is $1,000, like $1,000 plus. So, and that was Loyalty Inn. And look, I'm petty. It's on North and Rose Street. Yeah. Stay at your own. Yeah. You might be risking your life. You stay there. If you ain't packing that heat, don't do it to yourself. I'm gonna just say that. If you was doing the Loyalty Inn, yeah, bring some friends. Got the BOB hotels. That's $312. Trip by Wyndham, $380. 4 points, $532. Country Inn is $402. Like Candlewood is $450. Country Inn is $403. Like this Bright entire house is $800. $3,000 for that weekend. Capital Inn, $1,112 if you get it. So just kind of putting it out there. For those that are boosters, look, maybe something you kind of want to tap in with. But if you're an NAA Life member, they do have a hotel package that they came out with, and I would check that out. I ain't gonna lie. It's worth your 10, 15 minutes if you are an NAA Life member to start looking at the hotel packages they have, just because this right here, that ain't, I'm sorry. That right there, man, you better have a spouse or a friend that is a part of the NAA, a booster or something, because those prices, that's a non-negotiable for me. Look, you say what you want to. I love Tallahassee. I'm from Tallahassee. $500 a night in Tallahassee? Yeah, buddy. That's not going to be it. It's not going to be that. So just kind of want to put y'all on game. Again, if you want kind of not Motel 6, The Best Western is $382. Motel 6 was $301. Capital Inn is over $1,000. Now they have released when convocation is. It's 10 to 12 on the first. But y'all kind of want to see about this game. And honestly, Texas Southern's a complete rebuild. Lost the quarterback, they lost the coach, lost the best receiver. I got FAMU by 40. Like, I'm just saying, I think FAMU wins this game 49-7. Like, it shouldn't be close. It should be a complete blowout. By halftime, y'all should be making y'all way to y'all cars, getting ready to get your liquor. Like this year for homecoming, go in a group, get your hotel room, get a two bedroom, or 2 beds per room, split that with 3-4 friends, call it night. Like honestly, I think that might be the way to go. Get a cot, bring some other stuff. You can sleep 4 in that hotel room and split that price up, because otherwise, nah, man, you gonna be gone by halftime. It's going to be should be homecoming this year should be the year where you get your outfits. If you are doing FAMU homecoming this year you step out, show out, whatever you want to say. Like this your year to just, you want to be spouty, as Mr. Billy used to say. Shout out Mr. Billy. I don't know if Mr. Billy's still around here. He was that's my dude though. But look, you trying to be spouty? This is the game to be spouty at. Bring your clothes, bring your cute stuff too, because let's double check, because you might have a little competition in the city. Some of y'all might have a chance to get rid of these kids. Not quite, because the fair will not quite be in town. But for the next game, let's see, North Florida Fair, November 7th through the 17th. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, you ain't got to worry about none of that. But this gonna be it. Let's see, Kev, 45-6, 2 field goals. Okay, I see nothing wrong with that. What you got? If things go my way, I'll be at homecoming. Will I be happy before the game? Depends on how well hydration plans go. Hey, look, and I'm gonna purchase, because we have a sponsorship deal with a company. But before I start pushing it on the show, I got to sample myself. But Fort Mose bourbon, we got a little something where you purchase their stuff, use our Fangs Up code, we get a kickback. So you get a discount, we get a kickback type deal. But I got to try it first before I be over here like, oh yeah, try it. Nah, I got to sample it first. But this could be that game. You might want to have your Fort Mose ready. Yeah, get your Fort Mose ready. Your Babico, yeah, 5-star brown Babico, not the white. But get your Babico ready, because by halftime, when 100 walk off, you should be walking out. This should be a game that FAMU delivers a severe whipping. Like, and honestly, it's a game where, as a fan, I'm looking forward to seeing what the president look like, because kind of the other piece. Did y'all hear the statement from the president? It got cut off too. So I'm gonna let y'all go out there. I'm gonna give some of y'all a minute. But did you catch what Dr. Beard said at the end of that Eddie Jackson ceremony? Look, cousin Kelvin. Yes, I know. I give credit where credit is due. I'm sorry. Told y'all, wasn't a journalism major. I was a history major. So I cite Kelvin Rocher, ONG Strike Zone, mentioned it. That's where I heard it first, that Dr. Beard had walked the facilities. Heard it at the 220 Club. Dr. Beard said, I walked the facilities. Or it was said he walked the facilities. Sorry. And then at the Eddie Jackson honorary thing, oh, look, little baby, that was the last thing he said. The last thing he said when it cut off, I walked the facilities and we're going to put some money in, and it cut off. He said it. Not said it. He said it. FAMU's gonna get some more facilities upgrades. I'm just saying, be careful what you wish for. Remember what folks been saying? What? Okay, I'm gonna act like I ain't been saying it too. Man, if FAMU put some money in athletics, what could we be? We've said it. Now you have a president that's saying it, and he's a FAMUan. He's an interim president that they say can't be the next president. I believe that. Yeah. I believe that. All right. Anyways, but you have a president who's saying he's gonna put more money in athletics, who's doubled down and said that yeah, this ain't it. I'm just saying, who's also got a strategic plan. Like for all the things Larry was and all the things some of y'all, because I get it. But some of the things that Larry wasn't, you did leave a strategic plan. And with that strategic plan, it lists buildings and other stuff that are to be built. And on there, I don't know if you look, remember we looked there on Fangs up. There was supposed to be a new stadium and an indoor practice facility. But look, I'm with you. Look, if he's going to invest in facilities, let's move a little slower with hiring. I'm just saying. That's why I told y'all. The second that man said, I'm looking to upgrade these facilities. Okay. All right. Heavens forbid he keeps us on track as far as like donations and increase it a little bit. FAMU people, you might. I'm just saying, you might want to keep voicing your opinions because you might have somebody who's going to kick off a new era of, I don't want to say greatness because that makes it almost seem like Larry didn't do anything. Larry did well. Like let's not. He righted the ship, and he provided some stability in the presidential house. Now, how it ended, trash. I got nothing. I can't defend that. But at the same point, what President Beard can establish is someone who gets it as far as how the machine works. That athletics is a gateway to success academically. Like, go back and I won't even say go back. If you have children, you got college age kids, high school age kids, really, juniors and seniors. Go to a presentation by the University of Alabama. And I used to do this when I was at Jones, when I was a college career specialist. And what the people at the University of Alabama will tell you, we can point directly to an increase in applications and quality of students when we saw that the football team was winning. So all of a sudden, winning football games helped academics, not vice versa. Not saying that academics is your priority. I'm not saying that it's not. Academics is always going to be your priority as a university. But athletics opens the door to more academics because all of a sudden, you're getting more people to watch you. Like we like to use that thing, exposure, ESPN, all that other stuff. That's well and good. But when you're getting blown out, who cares? Like nobody wants to be a Cleveland Browns fan unless you're from Cleveland. And I'm not saying that disrespectfully. I'm saying that as there's a reason the Cowboys are Americans team. Granted, they didn't win a Super Bowl and God knows when, but they still got them. There's a reason all these kids over here, Golden State Warriors fans. Come on, man. How many people over the age of 40 that you know are real Golden State Warriors fans? And you know what I'm saying when I say real Warriors fans. I ain't saying they got Curry, Draymond, and Clay, and all of a sudden you part of that. No. I'm talking about Mitch Richmond was out there, and you was up there rolling. Chris Mullins was out there, and you was a Warriors fan. Hardaway, Tim Hardaway Sr. was out there. You were rolling with the Warriors. Them people real Warriors fans. Y'all knew narcissists. Y'all just knew. They started winning. They became the team. You saw them on TV a lot. You saw them winning, and you want to be aligned with a winner. Guess what? There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, you a little bit of a bandwagon fan, but at the same point, nothing wrong with it. Like, that's really how you do the exposure game. The exposure game isn't just being on ESPN. Be on ESPN and getting your eyes beat out every day. Stupid. I mean, we've seen that with the Mountain West. 1:00 in the morning, Mountain West football's on. College game day went off because they know you're going to bed. But we're going to show this extra football game, but nobody's watching it. Okay, who cares? If it's Fresno State and Boise State, it's 1 in the morning. But at 8:00, that prime time game, oh, these are the best 2 teams in the country. Like, they're winning programs. All of a sudden, people want to see it. People are invested. You watch the Celebration Bowl, and in the stadium, AMU side's darn near packed. Howard, well, a decent crowd too, considering. Like, so you saw what happened with Jackson State. When Jackson State had prime, they started winning. Stadium had 60,000 people. Like, for years, hey, Jackson State has the biggest stadium in SWAC. Oh, really? Now, oh yeah, we got 60,000 here. It mattered. Like, that's the difference. Look, maybe we'll get an actual marketing department in athletics, sell some merchant tickets. Man, I'll say this. I think you're not wrong. Like, part of it, I wanted to defend my peeps, but at the same point, you gotta do better. Like, because the marketing people we have out there, they doing something. The stuff they produce is good because a lot of it is really one person leading it. Shout out Josh and his crew of students who are now winning awards. Like, I'm sorry, and I'm gonna say this. And look, Josh, I hope I don't get you in trouble. But at a certain time and date, can somebody in the J school like go to the athletics office and talk to Josh and see if like they can get him on retainer, like teach a class or something? Like, because I'm just saying, you got these athletes and these people in athletics winning awards that are working with this brother. Like, he's got something. So you might want to embed that into your program. Like, just saying, you got Spence, you got good people. Let's reward them. I'm gonna get off that right there. But look, Marvin, athletics is the face of the institution, and he mentioned fast and needed for facilities upgrades. You do, and honestly, it's not all the facilities. Like, one of the things that when you hear us saying this, you're gonna misunderstand and think that FAMU has really bad facilities. Like, nah, the field house needs a badly, sorely needed upgrade. Bragg Stadium's new. Like, for all intents and purposes, most of the pictures when you pull this up online are outdated. Like, look, y'all know I speak on data. That picture's outdated. That picture's outdated. This picture's outdated. This one's new. That one's new. That one's outdated. Like, that one might be new. I think that one is new. That one's new. So, just looking online, the first half of these pictures on this is a Google search are outdated. So that adds to, oh, well, the facility, the stadium's old. No, the stadium's practically new. It's not even that big anymore. It only seats 19,000. That was back when it was 25. Like, just saying. Like, and Little Baby says they can get a PR prodigy to start working in athletics on email marketing, social media campaigns, and look, I promise you, I have never been to the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. 2 of my line brothers went there. In my classroom, I have pennants. I bought a UNC Greensboro pennant last week. And when I say last week, I'm not talking about like Tuesday. I'm talking about like Thursday. It's Sunday. I received 4 emails from the University of North Carolina, Greensboro about, do I want to buy more merch? Am I interested in getting more stuff? To the point where I'm like, yo, but at the same point, it's been 4 days. I'm getting an email almost per day. Hey, bro, I saw you bought that little pennant. They bought it was small too. They got me. But buy another one. Like that was quick. In 4 days. You telling me much to this point, we can't do that? And look, FAMU has to secure the funds for upgrade. This is where I say for this. And I'll pull up the Lawson Center because I want to make sure folks realize like we got a nice behind arena. Like it's really nice. Like that's the Lawson Center. And this is with the new scoreboard. So Lawson Center is nice. Like, so before we just get up here and be like, facilities suck, facilities suck, facilities suck. No. Your 2 money-making facilities are immaculate, except for the field house at the football stadium. The baseball stadium needs work. The track facilities have gotten some work. Softball is not bad. It just needs new bleachers. Like, so I'm gonna just make sure I make that clear. But in order to secure some of these funds, you need to get a capital gains program. Like, I mean, that wasn't what we came to talk about, but you got homecoming coming. You know what homecoming is. We can't do something where, hey, even if you want to do some of these janky raffles, we're doing something to improve the facilities. This is our goal. This is how much we need. We see how much FAMU gives when you give us a goal. Just saying. I'm not going to go down there because I've done that a couple times. But look, and this FAMU gets the field house upgraded by 2025. And FAMU homecoming, look, because honestly, for all y'all and us who have said AD Sykes has lacked vision at times, she showed a vision. It's just the vision was there when the money was there. What's up, Edward? Like, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. The bad thing that came about that whole Jerami gate was we look stupid. The good thing, go back and listen to what AD Sykes said. She was going to do with that money. Oh, we're going to build a new field house. And she gave you a price. And she said how much she was going to use the money for. Go. You showing me something. If the money's already in your coffers, you're ready to go. If you don't have the money, you slow. Raise the money. Like, that's where you need to pivot. Instead of waiting until you get the money and operating in the mindset that if I don't have it, I'm just going to be a good steward of what I have. Now we need you to go out there and get more. And literally, the best way, meet with your new president and say, hey, when I thought we had this money, this is how much I said that this field out was going to cost. Add 5 to 10 mil to that. Whatever that number is, add 5 to 10 million to it. Why? You're allocating for inflation. That's really it. Hey, inflation, Kamala might win, Trump might win. I don't know what's going to happen. Whatever excuse you want to make, add $5 to $10 million, whatever that budget is, and say, let's tell the alumni we need this. Then all of a sudden, this is our budget. And you tell them why. Hey, I'm adjusting for inflation. We need a new field house. It's going to help us do this. Till everything's going to be in there. Boom. That's how you do it. Look, first game's around the corner. Send emails. And EA says, I think the linebacker room is a question. Saw a key member injured yesterday. They may need to add from the portal again. Will they? That linebacker room, we got a lot. We got a lot of linebackers. I know we were down 2. I asked this question with that, though, with the linebacker room. Will you be able to move one of those DBs to linebacker? Just asking that out there, because your DBs, you can really only play 5 at a time, maybe 7, because even with 7, you got 4 down linemen. You really got nobody in the middle. Can you move one of your safeties down the linebacker? Can you have one of your nickel corners kind of run around as a rover? Like, I'm gonna ask that question out there. Like, that's just honest question, but I think that also that lets you accommodate for speed. Like that lets you all of a sudden, not that I don't I don't see a lot of SWAC teams with Florida speed, if that makes sense. Like for those people who aren't from Florida, you're gonna really think I'm being arrogant. For those people from Florida, you know. Like Florida speed is different. And when I'm saying Florida speed, kids from Miami aren't humans. Those kids are a different kind of fast. Like I remember being fast, and then I remember seeing South Florida speed. Those kids are a different kind of fast. And we got enough South Florida speed on this roster that you start mixing in that, yeah. And honestly, I know you can't take people's heads off the way you used to, but if you throw some of these safeties at linebacker, granted, it's going to be an issue tackling. So you may want to, have, 4 down lineman, a linebacker, and then like a rover nickel type corner. But imagine just keeping that person in coverage. Like, look, it's different. Those kids down there are different. I'm just sorry. They built different. And I'm from North Florida, from Tallahassee. It's a different kind of speed. Like, and look, baby, my inbox should be flooded with emails for merch and donations to various athletics projects and sports as of August 1. Agreed. You should, in theory, every month you should get a state of athletics until things get to where you need them to be. Like some of that you can get from your NAA or booster clubs. So if that's going to be your method of doing that, which I'm going to give 80 Sykes credit, she kind of does that. That's on the boosters, us the boosters, or them, because I ain't financial right now. Give me a few weeks. But that's on the boosters to push that and say, hey, as a booster member, one of the things you get is a monthly update about the state of athletics. That's part of what you're paying for. That gives membership values. Like otherwise, if she's giving it away, I'm just making a donation to this program, which look, it's $100, about 120 after everything. Lifetime membership's like $500. You pay one time, you never got to pay again. I'm telling y'all, 2025, getting lifetime membership with the boosters. It's gonna be a wrap. I'll make some additional donations, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But look, y'all, for those who kind of came in late, look, putting y'all on game. Hotel prices for homecoming, the floor at the Best Western on hotels.com, $382. The Motel 6 will leave the light on for you for $301. That real sketchy hotel where the workers be on North Monroe, down the street from the Village Inn. You know what I'm talking about. It's a more reasonable price, but you're going to wish you hadn't stayed there. And the ceiling is $1,000, capital N, $1,000 plus. So for homecoming, $3,000. Whew. I'm gonna give y'all the key, Airbnb. If you can find an Airbnb, I ain't gonna tell you where to stay. But you and some friends can split an Airbnb at homecoming for a whole lot cheaper than a hotel. So, but look, Thursday, we're gonna look at FAMU versus Prairie View. Might be at that game. If things work out, we will definitely be at that game. That's gonna be our first visit to the Houston area. So those are the plans. So we'll see how that goes. But for Herb Stewart and Black Techies, got a question here. Did you hear what Cozy said at 220 Club? Disappointing, but I heard the press was there later that day. I heard a little bit. Yeah, I heard Cozy. I be listening. And look, I already checked Airbnb. Ain't hitting either. Woo. But you can split it up 5-6 ways. But look, y'all, for Herb Stewart and Black Techies, look, like, subscribe, tell a friend. We are close. Look, our numbers ain't huge, but our members are loyal. So join in, support. We'll be back at Thursday. Talk about that Prairie View game. And look, upcoming stuff from FAMU. You already know what's up. It's always gonna be. Fangs up.
Yeah, baby, you know what time it is. Now let's get it started.
While our HBCUs are mostly known for academic rigor, community, they also know how to turn up.
Dorsey, have it!